everyone and welcome to my little corner. In this video, I'm gonna do a book tag. There's gonna be 20 questions, and honestly, I could swear I've already done this before in my channel, but then I went and checked, and no, I did not. So here we are. I am taking the questions from a website that I found. I will have all of the questions on the screen, and they will be in the description below. So let's get started. Question number 1, how many books are too many for a series? And obviously, never too many. There's never too many books in a series. I think the longest series I've ever read was Harry Potter. But obviously, the series has to be good for me to keep going. So I know, that's just a given. Question number 2, how do you feel about cliffhangers? I honestly am completely fine with cliffhangers as long as there's another book following the cliffhanger. Now, if we're talking about just a one book wonder or the last book of a series and you ended on a cliffhanger, I will hate you forever. Question number 3, hardcover or paperback? I think almost all of us will agree that hardcover is the better choice. I don't know, they just look nicer, and while you're reading the book, you're not gonna get marks in the spine of the book as you do with paperbacks. But then again, I am a cheap person and paperbacks are cheaper. So if a book has a paperback version and it's cheaper than the hardcover, then I will always go for the paperback version. Question number 4 is favorite book. And everyone already knows my favorite books are Harry Potter. And this might be an unpopular opinion and whatever, but for me, I cannot choose one Harry Potter book. I treat Harry Potter as one long story. Number 5 is least favorite book. Honestly, this happened recently. I discovered my least favorite book, and I even did a review about it if you wanna, hear me rant about the book. But my least favorite book so far is Into the Water by Paula Hawkins. And if you watch my review / rant on the book, you will find out why I hate the book so much. But basically, in a nutshell, the book sucks because there are 100 million characters in the book that you have to know about. There's so many names, you never really care about anyone or know who anyone is. And the story is just like flatline. Question number 6 is love triangles, yes or no? I honestly cannot think of a book that I've read that had love triangles. So I don't know how I would feel about love triangles because, one person will always be left out. I cannot be 100% happy for the triumph of the couple in the book to be together because someone ends up unhappy in the end. So I have a lot of mixed feelings about this question. Question number 7 is the most recent book you couldn't finish. And I'm gonna be honest with you, there has only been one book in my entire life so far that I did not finish. Even if I don't like the book, I most of the time commit to it until the end, just because, I don't know, I still need closure. But there has been one book that I didn't finish, and that is called Day One by Nate Kenyon. And I actually got this at Barnes & Noble like 3 years ago. It was on the bargain section. It was only $5.98, and I guess for a good reason. It wasn't selling. I actually bookmarked it with the sleeve of the book. So as you can see, I'm only this far to finish it. I only needed to finish this much. I was so bored to death. I just gave up and moved on to the next book. And I don't know, maybe I should just keep going and find out how it ends. And question number 9 is a book you're currently reading. And the book that I am reading right now is The Unhoneymooners by Christina Lauren, and I am loving this so much. Honestly, I'm reading this book way too fast. I really love the book and I just want to eat it all up, but then I'm already feeling sad about thinking of the thought that it's gonna be over soon, and then it's over. I'm this close to finishing it, so it's really close, but the book is so good. Oh my god. This book is like a romantic comedy that I honestly would see a movie about. Number 9, last book you recommended to someone. The last book that I recommended to someone was The Sun Is Also a Star. I recommended this book to a friend of mine, especially because the movie came out and she was interested in watching the movie. So I just told her, well, do you want to read the book first? And then I lent her the book and she read it. And then we went to watch the movie together. And it was, honestly, the book is a 10. I'm telling you, this book is amazing. I love it. And the movie was also really good. I mean, not as good as the book, like most of the time, but it was still pretty solid. Number 10, oldest book you've read by publication date. I think that's gotta be Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone, like the very first Harry Potter book, because that came out in like 97, and I don't think I have any book that's older than that. 11, newest book you've read by publication date. Honestly, I think that's gonna be The Unhoneymooners. This came out this year, and I think that's the only book that actually came out this year that I'm reading, because the other books I've read I think came out last year, so this is the most recent one. Question number 12 is favorite author. And I know some of you might be thinking it's gonna be J.K. Rowling just because I love Harry Potter that much, but honestly I am gonna say John Green is my favorite author. Number 13, buying books or borrowing books. This is a no-brainer, obviously buying books. I am not a person that borrows books. I did that one time with a friend, and I liked the book so much that I felt bad, like I wanted to buy the books, but then I felt like I've already read them, so I'm just gonna buy them to keep them, not read them again. I don't like it. I like to buy books, read them, and keep them. I also do not go to the library. I don't like to rent books and then give them back because I'm a keeper. I like to keep the books. Number 14 is a book you dislike that everyone seems to love. This is a hard question for me because I most of the time don't know what other people think of the books I'm reading. Sometimes I do finish a book and then I like to go on and look at the reviews, but most of the time I don't know what other people think. But if I'm to give an answer that might be the closest to this question, would be Every Breath by Nicholas Sparks. I kind of am aware that people are very torn in this book. There's a lot of people, it's kind of like a 50-50. A lot of people like it, a lot of people don't like it. I'm one of those people that don't like this book, and I also did a review about it. If you want to watch it, the link is down below. Question number 15, bookmarks or dog ears? Are you a monster? Obviously bookmarks. Why would you ruin the pages of your book? Question 16, a book you can always reread. Obviously Harry Potter. 17, can you read while listening to music? Definitely not. I cannot read with any noise at all. Question 18, one POV or multiple? To be honest with you, I had to go look up what POV means because I didn't know. And apparently it's point of view, like do you like one character point of view or multiple characters point of view? Like some books are written in the first person, third person, and so on. So I would say out of all the books I read, I do enjoy when the books are written switching between two characters, so you can see the whole story by the eyes of both characters. Number 19, do you read a book in one sitting or over multiple days? And definitely over multiple days. I cannot read a book in one full sitting, mostly because I don't have the time. I have other stuff to do. I have to do work, I have all these other things to do, and I don't have the time to just eat one book in one sitting. And the last question in this book tag was, who do you tag? Which is not exactly a question, But I'm just gonna turn this now to you, and I'm just gonna tag all of you. So I will have all of the questions in the description of this video, and I would really like to hear your answers. So please answer them down below in the comments. I would really like to read all of them, and I will make sure to reply to you. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a like and make sure to subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye bye.